dig. 999 shit.
Ich glaube, das ist cool, glaube ich.
I hooked up with the
AMP, okay, dann gucken wir das.
rapper.
Alle wünschen sich AMP. Okay, gut.
I hooked up with an actor.
I hooked up with a rapper. I hooked
Also,
up.
die sind 5 Frauen. Ne, 6? Ne, 5? Ne, 6. Und eine von denen lügt, dass sie mit einem Star rumgemacht hat und die, oder was hatte. Und ja.
I hooked up with the rapper.
I hooked up with an actor.
I hooked up with a rapper. I hooked up with a rapper.
I hooked up with an athlete. I hooked up with a rapper.
In Amerika ist es voll der Flex, wenn Frauen was mit einem Star hatten.
This Canadian rapper was coming to a club in my city.
Drake, Canadian Rapper. Drake, Justin Bieber, mehr fällt mir nicht ein.
I pulled up. They took my weed at the door, so throughout the night I like see him and his friends are like smoking up. So I walk by, they make eye contact, they tell me to come around, I go around, we vibe all night, smoke all night, and the rest is history.
Alrighty.
Was? Weit? Wie? Hä? Die sollen sagen, was noch passiert ist.
Okay.
I can't name drop. It's a Canadian rapper though.
Okay.
Drake, Tory Lanez, Nav. Digga, wenn es jetzt so Cardinal Official ist, Junge, dann kannst du auch zu Hause bleiben.
What's your story? My story, okay, so I
Jetzt schöne Stimme.
met this rapper through a mutual friend. So then I went to his crib and then he gave me his number and then we just kept talking back and forth and then he'd be like, come over. And I was like, okay. And then my homegirls came over and then he was like, I'm gonna go on tour, like, you wanna come with me? So like we all went with him. We were there for like fucking weeks and then we all went to Vegas together and then like, I don't know. Yeah, we were just, yeah, you know what happened.
Aber das passiert hier, das passiert gefühlt jedem Mädchen in Amerika. Das ist ganz normal. So, ja, ich bin jetzt auf Tour mit den.
Mine was Soulja Boy.
Oh, die sagen den Namen, cool.
Okay, so
Boy. Yeah, you know what happened. Mine was Soulja Boy.
Da sind so Gangbangs im Bus und so bestimmt.
Okay, so I just started working at a talent agency and my coworker invited me to this actor's party.
Die lügt. Nein, du.
Barely knew who he
Nein, die hatte bestimmt so mit Brad Pitt oder so.
was, but
Chris, danke für 8.
invited me to. Okay, so I just started working at a talent agency and my coworker invited me to this actor's party. Barely knew
Stefan, sie sagt jetzt, sie hatte was mit Chris Brown.
who he was, but we bonded because he's from North Carolina and I'm also from North Carolina. And, you know,
Ich wäre so enttäuscht von Breezy.
things happen.
Wer von North Carolina?
And I'm not gonna name drop.
You're mixing business with pleasure?
Always. Always, girl.
My friend invited me to a kickback at the Ritz.
Ali, danke für 26. Okay. Richelle. Die lügt nicht, die ist es ja. So, genau solche haben die da immer.
And there was like a bunch of basketball players there. One of them liked me, but I didn't know who he was. But I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna like go with it. And then we started texting, we hung out, and then we hooked up. And his name was Mellow Ball.
I don't know much about sports, but I'm like,
I'm just gonna take
Mellow!
yeah. So I went to a nightclub.
Das ist auch so ein fettes Downgrade, Junge, was ist das? Also, ich finde, Amerikaner, die haben so einen weirden Geschmack, was die heiß finden und was nicht. Da ist einfach so, die machen sich fetten Arsch und sind halb Stripper und dann sind die eine 10 vor 10 oder die laufen damit rum und flexen mit denen im Club rum und so. Ich denke so, Junge, die sind nicht geil.
In West Hollywood with a couple of my
Voll die hübsche Mädels. Wo sind denn die? Diese Chili-Da-Mädels. Die sind cool. Das sind die Guten.
girlfriends, and they knew like one of the promoters. So
Okay, bei dir bin ich gespannt. Warte mal.
well, I don't know much about sports, but I'm like, I'm just gonna take a word for it, I guess. Yeah. So I
Die finde ich auch süß.
went to a nightclub
Und die ist vermilft.
in West Hollywood with a couple of my girlfriends,
Hollywood,
and they knew
okay.
like one of the
West Hollywood Nightclub. Hyde.
promoters that was there, and they were all like, oh, we're having an after party at this house in like the hills, whatever, you guys should come. It was like this big ass house that had like a recording studio in the back, and he was supposed to be recording an album with Halsey, or maybe like a single or something, like at the time. And then we ended up just kind of like vibing, like hanging out the whole night. And yeah,
Sieht aus wie The Weeknd.
and then things happened. And
Can you say who it
that's
is?
where it was Post Malone.
Okay, passt.
But this is like a long time ago, so he was like in his like coming up era, so different, but
Okay, okay. I am
GG Posty.
a legal sex worker, and it was my boss.
Different, but.
Okay. I am a legal sex worker, and it was my boss's birthday party, and my celebrity was one of the performers at the party. So he's up there on stage, he's doing his thing, he's singing, and he pulls out a blunt, and he's like, anybody got a lighter? And I'm like, me, hi. So I pull out the lighter out of my bag, hand it to him.
Was für eine Stimme?
And then we smoke, we party, we hang out, we're vibing, and we get back into the limousine. And I go back with him to his room, and, well, as everyone has said, things happen.
I just think her story's too rehearsed. There was too many details.
Es wäre zu einfach, wenn die jetzt verkackt. Also eine von denen lügt jetzt, ne? Es wäre jetzt zu einfach, wenn die ja, sorry. Ich würde sagen, Canadian Rapper, okay. So, die sagt den Namen nicht, ist gut. Soulja Boy, glaube ich. Die könnte lügen. Post Malone, glaube ich auch einfach mal, weil das macht gut. West Hollywood wird angesprochen von Promotern, später Afterparty und Hits, alles gut. Die andere von Mellow, boah. Der arme Mellow. Obwohl, ne, guck mal, der würde damit flexen. Ja, ich hab die gefickt. Mir wäre sowas peinlich. Ich sag, die Blonde da liegt.
Limousine. And I go back with him to his room, and, well, as everyone has said, things happen.
I just think her story's too rehearsed. There was too many details.
Bro, it's like 2023. Like, who the rides in a limousine?
I need to know
Wer fährt nach einer Limousine?
if this is like your tactic, if your tactic is just to like oversell the story, because I feel like too many details. Because I was sus of you because there was too little details.
Yeah.
But then
and
like
there's
too many details.
Oh, no, I
also
got a
kind
memory.
Of like, but I could believe your story, but maybe like
The
hookup
details,
didn't happen.
yeah.
Well, I can say he was very, very lovely in bed, that's for sure.
Sag meinen Namen!
He had a really big,
Als ob!
really big. And I'll be real forward with you all. Definitely larger than average, magnum size. I know, because I had to go and get one because he didn't have any in his room.
Large size con. Yeah.
I want to hear more about your story.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you know him when you like met him? Like, did you recognize him?
Barely. His show had like just come out.
Okay. So it's like familiar face, but.
Yeah, a familiar face, but
Was it a reality show or like a movie?
it's a TV show, like a drama series.
Right.
Well, was he good to you in bed?
Oh yes. Yeah.
Well, was he or wasn't he? Do you remember it or not?
What was his genre? Like actor, singer?
Actor. He's an actor. He's on a Netflix show.
Okay.
Recent?
Yes.
What's his ethnicity?
White.
What was he wearing?
Bathing suit. Because we were in the hot tub.
Did you guys like make out in the hot tub?
A little bit.
Did he use a condom?
Never.
But I want to know why you have been so quiet over here. What do you have going on? You're just
Richelle's Canal.
standing here.
How long did it last?
Like 5 minutes?
Mellow!
Not that long.
Did you sign any? Oh no, you didn't. You said his name.
He wanted me to sign an NDA like a year later, but I just didn't. So.
Ooh, so who here did sign an NDA? Did anyone sign an NDA?
Yeah, it was like early enough on in his career. I feel like no one even like cared.
Oh,
Ich glaube, Drake hätte, also wenn es Drake wäre, hätte safe NDA. Also so ist so Verschweigungsdeliktmäßig, dass man Namen nicht droppen darf und sowas. Drake hätte das safe gemacht.
Hi! Are you enjoying this episode of Odd One Out? Comment down below who you think the mole is.
Mann, es wird so einfach. Die ersten Stimmen waren auch von ihr. Ja, die hat aber voll die muskulösen Arme, Beine und Unterarme und so.
guys.
Sorry.
Als ob sie Sexworker ist.
I think they voted me off because my story was just too good.
So how did you meet the person again?
At the
At
club?
the club? Is he like an A-list celebrity?
He's B-list.
Okay. It's like good enough, like I would know who it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you do it again?
Is he on the radio?
Yeah, he literally texts me all the time.
What race is he?
He's Middle Eastern.
She looks
Es ist Neff. Nee, Nev ist nicht Bielist.
It's away every single time we ask her a question. No, I can't. She looks in different direction.
Mittlerer Osten. Nev ist, glaube ich, so Pakistan, Indien oder so.
I'm a really big Austrian person. So like even if I'm like,
was anderes Mittlerer Osten ist nicht in Amerika, glaube ich.
like I'll be like this. So you every single time we ask a question, you look in a different direction.
She plays with her hair.
Yeah.
What about you?
What about?
Did he do any more Netflix shows after that?
The show is still running right now. So
How many seasons does it have?
Literally.
I'm like, should we watch it?
Right? Is it good? You should watch it.
What is it called?
It's too obvious. I can't. I don't want to say.
Ich glaube hier gerade.
How big was his
Like, we would all know.
I like to call it the Goldilocks because it was just right.
It was like boyfriend.
Yeah.
When was this?
Like August.
Last year?
No, this was recent, yeah.
But he wasn't known, but he has 2 seasons. But he wasn't known in August.
Indien, Mittlerer Osten, nee, aber fast. Also Pakistan, so könnte man noch gerade so dazu zählen. Und ich glaube, Amerikaner haben sowieso keine Ahnung davon.
Seasons in 1 year.
I don't know about that.
Warte.
Last year?
No, this was recent, yeah.
But he wasn't known, but he has 2 seasons. But he wasn't known in
Wait,
August.
2 seasons in 1 year?
I don't know about that.
No, he's known, but it's the first season.
Does he have any other shows besides the Netflix show?
Wie komisch redet Hayden? Wie langsam so.
Think so.
Rate the hookup on a scale from 1 to 10.
I would rate my hookup an 8 because I would like a longer period of sexual intercourse.
I don't know. The experience was like a 9, 8. I don't know. It kind of got shiesty.
Hier glaube ich safe. Turbos, Bars.
What got shiesty about it?
Nothing. It was
Der
just
hat übertrieben muskulöse Oberschenkel, Alter.
it's like there's too many people.
Ich glaube, der hat so einen Schuss.
And we all
Did you
just,
hook up with your friends?
No, he didn't.
Oh, that's nice.
I mean, I'm sure he would have been down. Yeah. What about you?
I would give it like a 7 because I was drunk and probably wouldn't do it again.
But it was the Goldie Lux
Yeah, but that doesn't mean there aren't other ones.
I would rate mine a 5 because it was too big and it was
Cool. Good, Mello.
too fast and it was not good.
Too big. Nein. Ich sag, sie lügt mit Mello.
You know what they say about guys with big dicks is like they don't.
Ab jetzt glaube ich Mello nicht mehr. Obwohl sie genau da reinpasst eigentlich. Ich würde ihm zutrauen. Dir traue ich zu, Posty. Oder sie hat heute extra so ein bisschen Dark Outfit genommen für Post.
Don't know how to use it because they think just like having a big dick is enough, and it's like actually so not true. And they just
I don't want to just
look so bad, and it's like literally the worst.
It's not the size of the wave, it's the motion of the ocean.
It is 100%. I feel like this sounds shady.
Ja, vor, das würden so 5 Männer machen gerade und die reden so, ja, waren ihre Titten, ja, waren nicht so groß, war zu klein, Arsch zu klein, zu flach, ja.
Because it's not about him at all, but I would
Die hat nicht so gut gelookt.
give it like a 4. But just because it was like a lot of drinking and smoking and stuff was involved, so it was like we had some issues like getting there, if that makes sense. And then like I think we just gave up after like a certain amount of time, and I was just like, yeah, like it's all good.
It wasn't his best performance.
No, I'm sure he's great, but I wouldn't know though, so I don't know.
We just haven't talked to you guys that much this round, so.
Also Post hat einen Namen, Soulja Boy hat einen Namen. Die anderen beiden wurden nicht gedroppt. Wenn ich da mitmachen würde und ich würde mir ausdenken, dass ich mit einem gemacht habe, würde ich den Namen sagen? Ist es mehr als das, wenn die Namen droppen oder wenn die nicht droppen? Eigentlich, man glaubt es ja direkt, wenn die den Namen droppen. Aber ich glaube, es ist Mello, die Lüge. Ohne Namen glaubt niemand, ja.
What team does he play for?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know shit about sports. Like, I didn't even know who he was when he was like trying to get my number.
What team does he play for?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, heard.
We need some Post Malone questions for her.
Yeah.
Das muss sie aber auch nicht wissen. Lasse Dank für 8. Die hat ein BBL, glaube ich, sehe ich auch.
Yeah, we asked her about it.
Sieht BBL-ig aus.
Even though we believe her, but who knows? She might
Do we believe her?
She said even when I'm lying, I stare into your soul.
She's a real ass bitch, right? Like I'm gonna look you down. Like it's all good.
Did you do it again? Did I already ask you that?
I probably wouldn't. One, because I think he's like wifed up with a baby now, and they like
Is
live in
he?
Utah.
I don't know
Yeah, I'm pretty
anything.
sure he has like a baby mama now, and they
your
moved to
research.
Utah. What, it was in the shit. It's not like I like researched it.
She said.
Ich glaube ihr. Entweder ist es sie oder sie, sage ich jetzt. Michelle oder sie.
Time.
Was ist BBL, Leute? Ihr seid bei mir in der Community, ihr wisst nicht, was ein BBL ist. BBL ist Brazilian Butt Lift. Da nehmen sich Frauen Eigenfett aus dem Bauch oder so und spritzen es in den Arsch und dann haben sie nicht Arschimplantate drin, so Silikon, was man spüren kann, sondern einfach nur Fett. Kim Kardashian auch, ja stimmt. Aber ich glaube, Kim K hatte das gemacht und hat sie wieder rausgenommen oder irgendwas war da. Irgendwas war bei Kim, oder?
She won't make eye contact with you when she's playing with her hair and looking around.
The guy she hooked up with had 2 seasons of whatever show on Netflix. It just wasn't adding up.
Sorry.
Want to keep playing because you think the liar is still among you 4? Raise your hand on 3, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Was ist?
Raise your hand on 3, okay? Want to keep playing because you think the liar is still among you 4? Raise your hand on 3, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Oh. Die 3 denken noch, dass eine noch drin ist.
I feel like we got them all out.
I still don't believe you.
Let's be like real about it. So like, who are we like feeling collectively?
I feel like you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
You're
feeling
kidding
too.
me.
Because
I'm
I don't
feeling
know
you.
a Middle Eastern Canadian rapper, but like I mean,
There's like
Eastern Canadian rapper, but like I mean,
there's like
Ich glaube, sie sagt gerade Nerv, oder?
because
I'm
I don't
feeling
know
you.
a Middle Eastern Canadian rapper, but like I mean,
there's like
Nap.
okay.
No shade.
No.
Yeah, no shade.
No.
Love
You're cool as f. Love your music. Thanks for smoking with me. What about the NBA Ritz-Carlton? Were they playing a game that day in LA?
I don't know. Like I didn't
Was it
even
him
know.
and his whole team, or was it just him?
No, it was him and his brothers, and then like their friends, like 2 or 3 friends.
Okay.
Does his brothers play in the NBA?
Yeah, both of them.
Are they the ones at the Facebook show?
Der eine oder eine. Jello nicht.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was macht ein Jello gerade, Chat? Einfach Mello, Jello und Lonzo.
I feel like I said earlier,
Fabi, danke für 28. G-League.
with like Alice, I was like, you could be telling the same story. Like we could have all hung out with these
That's
celebrities.
what I was
Yeah.
thinking
But do
about
I know if you're really?
Yeah.
With like Alice, I was like, you could be telling the same story. Like we could have all hung out with these
That's
celebrities.
what I was
Yeah.
thinking
But do
about
I know if you're really?
I was like, all right.
No.
She
Wait, what
looks
if you were
us
just
in the
there in the
eyes.
studio while they were
That's
recording?
what I'm saying.
So wait, how did you guys meet?
Like I said, I was at a nightclub in West Hollywood. So the promoter, he knew Post Malone's manager somehow, and they like wanted to get a bunch of like hot girls to like the
Da ist die Lüge.
mansion when they were recording.
Yeah,
type
that checks
shit.
out.
What if it's
Aber es macht Sinn, vom Ding her. Sie war bestimmt eine von den 4. Die Vierergruppe und die hier.
One of the people we kicked out already.
I mean, I'm like, I don't know whether to trust all of you or all of you are lying to me because
If one of you is f***ing lying,
I feel like we already got them all out.
I feel like there's still something going on. One, because you keep on pushing to end the round, and then maybe she wants to be in here. So
No,
I don't know.
you're seeming a little suspicious because you were like, if
Don't
I'm lying,
deflect.
I
Don't
will
turn
look
this on
into
me.
your soul.
Us 3 all name dropped.
Oh, no, I've name dropped in other situations on a podcast, and then I ruined that relationship with a different
podcast?
it
rapper.
happens.
Was? Jetzt schon mal gemacht?
Dropped in other situations on a podcast, and then I ruined that relationship with a different
podcast?
rapper.
It happens.
Jetzt schon mal, du hast gedroppt im Podcast und hat die Beziehung von dem Rapper zerstört. Okay. Soll der Name sein?
She was playing into the part a little bit too much, like the way she came dressed, like the way she was acting. She kept on trying to end the game.
She's saying like such a typical party story that she could have just partied and went to the studio, but like not actually done anything with the rapper.
Stimmt. Ich gehe mir davon aus, sie war eine Vierergruppe, sie mit ihren 3 Freundinnen. 2 Blondies, eine Schwarzhaarige und sie. Und der Promoter hat die angesprochen, weil er kannte die beiden Blondies, die sind heiß. Meinte, yo, was macht ihr später? Ja, ich bin mit meinen Girls. Ja, wenn ihr wollt, geht später hoch zu Posti. Die gehen hoch, alle 4. Die sind oben bei der Villa. Und dann würde er sich ja nicht sie nehmen. Glaube ich. Man ist halt sehr, wer ist es? sehr oberflächlich, was ich ja gerade sage, aber ich denke mal, so würde es nicht ablaufen, dann wird er lieber die Blondies nehmen. Aber das passt auch zu seinem Stil andererseits.
There is actually a tie between Aura and Avalon.
Bitches.
Rochelle and Hayden, you guys will have 30 seconds and you two will have to decide together who goes off.
Okay. Homegirl still sucks. She talks too much.
It's like
She
overly
just keeps
confident.
going.
The person being eliminated this round is Avalon.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sie ist es nicht, aber, weil sie hat davor, wo die meinten, wollt ihr weiterspielen oder glaubt ihr, der Gegner könnte noch unter euch sein, da haben die drei den Arm gehoben, auf mäßig, nee, ich glaube, der lebt noch. Und sie hat ihn runtergemacht. So mäßig, nee, das Spiel ist zu Ende, wir haben gewonnen. Wisst ihr?
We have beef. I thought they were my friends. I thought we were cool. There was an alliance, there was a trifecta, and I got booted.
Voll schwer, ist
If you
rauszufinden.
guys think that there's still a liar among you three, we can continue playing. 1, 2, 3.
What? Sie glaubt immer noch.
Wait, to keep playing?
Alright.
Yes.
If the box turns red, the mole has won and they are still among you three. If the box turns green,
so
you guys
scared.
are all telling the truth and you have won
Okay.
the cash prize.
Ja, die ist so gechillt, ihr glaube ich alles. Hayden glaube ich alles. Und die wären nicht so gespannt. Und die auch nicht. Wenn die jetzt wüsste, bei Grün haben die alle Wahrheit und bei Rot stimmt was nicht. Die würden doch dann wissen, dass es nicht stimmt. Okay. Zack, Grün. Mellow mit einem langen Schwanz und 5 Minuten. Soldier Boy und Nav.
I knew it!
Grün ist das da. Grün.
I knew it!
Die hat auch BBL.
I knew it! Who was it?
Die und die sind draußen. Ja, Margaret. Ich glaub dir einfach, weil es so obvious wäre, dass wenn du da wärst. Ich nehme sie. Ich glaube irgendwie poste sie nicht mehr. Nur recht lang für 3.
On 3, the mole.
Mann, nein! Warte kurz. Kurz konzentrieren. Also, die will ich nicht nehmen. Das wäre jetzt langweilig, will ich die nehmen. Sie postet, aber sie hat gerade den Arm gehoben. Das ist das Einzige, was für sie spricht. Und die hat so gut eigentlich mit der Netflix-Rolle. Und wenn sie die Rolle, wenn sie die Serie jetzt sagen würde, dann wäre es so obvious, weil dann eh klar ist, wer das ist. Ich nehme sie. Ich nehme sie.
Step forward. 1, 2, 3.
I fucked up. I fucked up.
You were stuttering.
I kind of believe you.
From the beginning.
Oh my gosh, that was so much scarier than I thought it was gonna be. I thought I
Posty.
prepared enough, but I did not. I do work for a talent agency. A lot of it, like you guys were saying, was a true story. I just added the hookup.
Digga, wer hat Margaret genommen?
Like you were at the party with this guy?
Yeah, I went with an actor. I am from North Carolina, and the actor I chose is from North Carolina, so I thought that would all check out. I did fuck up with the
Wer hat sich Margaret geschnappt? Mello auch verteilen. Ich sag ja, das ist ganz normal. Das ist genau das Ding, was die mögen. Genau das. Posty kurz Clash Royale gespielt. Ey, das. Margaret. Der ist so irgend hier so. Oh. Der hat da gespielt. Hat da schon gesungen. Okay, der ist nicht alt genug. Irgendein komischer Sänger, so der W's killing me. So Robbie Williams Zeug. So einer hat die mitgenommen. Margaret. Phil Collins.
the seasons because that's where I, yeah.
Who was the actor you chose if it's fake?
I'll tell you guys like off camera. Just because it's like, I mean, everything like with the actor is true. I just like mixed my story up a little bit.
Like what you were saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you kicked me out. We could have won, bitch. Fuck you.
Flow down from private.
Wait, hold on. What's in this?
Digga, du twerkt die eine die ganze Zeit.
Stop.
Was?
Yo, how much is this?
Oh, is that Victory calling?
Okay, aber cool. cooles Video, ne?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.